Control accounts. Paper code 7110, 21 October November 16. Question 2. Valda control accounts. We are discussing solution of CIE exam paper. Question. Valda prepares a monthly control account for her sales ledger. The following information relates to the month of August 2016. Sales ledger control account balances on 1st August 2016. So we can say this is the opening debit balance and this is the opening credit balance. We have both balances in this ledger. Sales ledger control account ending balances. The credit balance is given and the debit balance is determined by us. How will we find it? When we'll post all these amounts and we'll rule off the account, automatically this amount will be detected by us. Checks received. It will come in the credit side of the sales ledger because sales ledger is actually the trade receivable ledger. So it will go in the credit side. Dishonored check. It will come in the debit side because it increases the trade receivable. The check which we had received is dishonored and it is again to be received from customer. Therefore, it will come in the debit side. Cash sales. Totally ignore this because actually we are working on the trade receivable ledger. So cash sales has nothing to do with it. Discount allowed. Discount allowed will come in the credit side because it actually decreases the trade receivable ledger. Bad debts written off. Bad debts written off will come in the credit side because it is decreasing the trade receivable ledger. Credit sales. It will come in the debit side because it is increasing the trade receivable ledger. Return inwards. This is the amount of goods returned to us by customer. It will come in the credit side because it is decreasing our receivable ledger. So this is actually the trade receivable ledger which we had prepared. The debit opening balance, the credit opening balance. This is the amount of dishonored check in the debit side. This is the amount of credit sales. This is the amount collected from customers. This is the discount given to them. Bad debt and sales return always decreases this ledger. We know one balance ending was given to us. That ending balance given to us was the credit side balance. 580 credit side balance is already given to us. We'll mention it here. This credit balance will become the balance carried down also. After taking balance carried down as the total debits and subtracting all these amounts, we'll be able to determine the debit balance of this Valda's ledger account, and this is the debit balance which we had determined. We'll put this figure here. The account will automatically balance and this balance carried down will be written here as the balance brought down or the debit side balance of Valda for her ledger account of sales, which could also be known as the trade receivable. Second requirement, state 2 reasons for preparing control accounts. 6 reasons are mentioned here. You can take any 2 reasons out of them. Number 1, proof of arithmetical accuracy. Number 2, it assists in locating errors. Number 3, it provides total trade receivables and total trade payables. Number 4, it assists in preparing financial statements quickly because the sales and purchases total figure can be taken easily to financial statements. It audits staff efficiency. It reduces fraud. Like, share, subscribe, Commerce Lecture.